Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The performance of a part or role in a drama. The action of taking part in a game or sport or other recreation. The act of playing a musical instrument. The performance of a part or role in a drama. Serving temporarily, especially as a substitute. The acting president. The performance of a part or role in a drama. The performance of a part or role in a drama. An organic process that takes place in the body. Respiratory activity. The state of being active. His sphere of activity. The trait of being active, moving or acting rapidly and energetically. The level of activity declines with age. A process existing in or produced by nature, rather than by the intent of human beings. Volcanic activity. Any specific behavior. They avoided all recreational activity. Chemistry, the capacity of a substance to take part in a chemical reaction. Catalytic activity. Arts or skills that require public performance. A military engagement. He saw action in Korea. A judicial proceeding brought by one party against another. One party prosecutes another for a wrong done or for protection of a right or for prevention of a wrong. The operating part that transmits power to a mechanism. The piano had a very stiff action. Institute legal proceedings against. File a suit against. She actioned the company for discrimination. Put in effect. He actioned the operation. The state of being active. He is out of action. A process existing in or produced by nature, rather than by the intent of human beings. The action of natural forces. An act by a government body or supranational organization. Recent federal action undermined the segregationist position. Something done, usually as opposed to something said. There were stories of murders and other unnatural actions. The most important or interesting work or activity in a specific area or field. The action is no longer in technology stocks but in municipal bonds. The series of events that form a plot. His novels always have a lot of action. The trait of being active and energetic and forceful. A man of action. The act of performing music. Ostentatious or vainglorious or extravagant or melodramatic conduct. Heroics are for those epic films they make in Hollywood. A representation of a person that is exaggerated for comic effect. Imitating the mannerisms of another person. Pretending to be another person. An acting technique introduced by Stanislavski in which the actor recalls emotions or reactions from his or her own life and uses them to identify with the character being portrayed. A way of doing something, especially a systematic way, implies an orderly logical arrangement, usually in steps. An acting technique introduced by Stanislavski in which the actor recalls emotions or reactions from his or her own life and uses them to identify with the character being portrayed. A performance using gestures and body movements without words. Imitate, a person or manner, especially for satirical effect. An actor who communicates entirely by gesture and facial expression. Act out without words but with gestures and bodily movements only. The acting students mimed eating an apple. Incidental activity performed by an actor for dramatic effect. Poor acting by a ham actor. A performance using gestures and body movements without words. Act out without words but with gestures and bodily movements only. Imitating the mannerisms of another person. Acting the part of a character on stage, dramatically representing the character by speech and action and gesture. The passing of a law by a legislative body. A legal document codifying the result of deliberations of a committee or society or legislative body. Acting the part of a character on stage, dramatically representing the character by speech and action and gesture. Poor acting by a ham actor. The act of describing distinctive characteristics or essential features. The media's characterization of Al Gore as a nerd. Acting the part of a character on stage, dramatically representing the character by speech and action and gesture. A graphic or vivid verbal description. The pamphlet contained brief characterizations of famous Vermonters. A commercial or industrial enterprise and the people who constitute it. He bought his brother's business. Incidental activity performed by an actor for dramatic effect. His business with the cane was hilarious. The principal activity in your life that you do to earn money. He's not in my line of business. Business concerns collectively. Government and business could not agree. Customers collectively. The activity of providing goods and services involving financial and commercial and industrial aspects. Computers are now widely used in business. An immediate objective. Gossip was the main business of the evening. A rightful concern or responsibility. It's none of your business. The volume of commercial activity. Business is good today. Representation by drawing or painting, etc. Any likeness of a person, in any medium. A representation by picture or portraiture. A word picture of a person's appearance and character. Acting the part of a character on stage, dramatically representing the character by speech and action and gesture. Performing a role in an event that occurred at an earlier time. The reenactment of the Battle of Princeton. Acting a particular role, as in psychotherapy. A short theatrical episode. Incidental activity performed by an actor for dramatic effect. A performance using gestures and body movements without words. Of disease, capable of being transmitted by infection. Becoming infected. Catching cold is sometimes unavoidable. The act of detecting something, catching sight of something. Baseball. Playing the position of catcher on a baseball team. Playing golf. He goes south every winter for the golfing. A game in which balls are rolled at an object or group of objects with the aim of knocking them over or moving them. Cricket. The act of delivering a cricket ball to the batsman. The playing of a game of 10 pins or duck pins, etc. Abrupt up and down motion, as caused by a ship or other conveyance. The pitching and tossing was quite exciting. Baseball. Playing the position of pitcher on a baseball team.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.